Hey, welcome back to another episode of Donkey Kong Country 3. We're gonna get started with Rocket Barrel Ride. You know, like rocket power, but for barrels. Oh god, that could have gone better. We gotta watch out for these guys. They're like the crushes of this game. And if you're Kiddy Kong, you can just kind of jump on them, but if you're not Kiddy Kong, you're kind of like not gonna get to jump on them. They just kind of laugh at you a little bit. I think their name is Crimple in this one, because there's like Crusha, and I think is it Cruncha in part 2? I can't remember, but they're called Crimple in this one, and they're like big, burly, beefy dudes, and they're like covered in like little pimples and stuff. And I think that's supposed to reference them being like, you know, on steroids or something. I don't know. All right. You may have noticed the rocket barrels are these. And you can get some good stuff if you look around in the falls. Oh god, I thought I was going to hit that bee. It sounds like a buzzsaw. Alright. Okay, it's not over here. Oh god, that was close. Careful, you can fall to your death if you slip down through there. I would show it, but, you know, I'm not going to. Alright, come on now. I think there's, what, 2 bee barrels in this area? 2 or 3? I hope I haven't passed one yet. Oh, there's one now. Weirdly enough, these waterfall levels are the easiest ones to like overlook a bee barrel in for some reason. So we just got, you know, collect the 20 stars. If only like collecting stars was this easy in Mario 64. Could have got through the game a lot faster. Alright. Watch out for those guys. Their names are clamp-ons, because they clamp onto you. Or was clamp-on... No, those are crimps. Those are crimps. The clamp-ons were in part 2. Claptraps are in the first one. And I think these guys are called crimps, if I remember correctly. Admittedly, even though... Oh, God. Even though I think... back in August or so, I can't remember when, I played through the game and, you know, I replayed through the game and watched the credits. I admittedly have forgotten the name of, like, some of these enemies. I'm gonna protect our bird here for no other reason than, we need to. I can't remember if we actually need to for collection of items sake, or if it's like more lives or whatnot. Looks like it's more lives. Okay, here's this bee barrel. I think this might be the only other bee barrel in this level. That's another collect the stars. Alright. Nothing too fancy or too difficult. You know, just try to make sure you aim yourself back into the barrel. They give you plenty of time, so it's not really like a big deal. Alright. Then here's this guy. This one actually can be a little bit of a pain in the butt if you don't really know what you're supposed to do. So if you throw it that way, it doesn't work. If you throw it normally, it goes too fast. No one tells you in the game to do this, but if you hold up and throw it, it actually slows the barrel down. So you can just like go and jump back there. And of course, you need to jump back here so he's looking up. But like, at no point in the game does throwing the barrel up to slow it down. Oh yeah, you could also do that, but like, where's the fun in jumping in that barrel? But nowhere in the game does it actually tell you that you can do that. You just can. Alright, Wrinkly, what you got to say this time? You're looking tired, Cogs, but you're put your feet up and save your game. Would you like to save a game? Yes. That's a pretty good subscribe. Oh, wow, I'm already 31%. If you bump into Cranky, tell him to stop wasting money on Swanky's bonus games. Alright, I'll see you later, Grandma. Creeping clasps. This one can actually be kind of tough. You'll see in a minute why. Wow, that was weird. I've never had that fall through like that. See, first of all, you got the snooty piranha that won't let you in the water. So you got the snooty piranha who won't let you in the water, and then you got these jackasses in their TNT barrels. And if you touch them, they blow up on you. Like, literally, they don't just get angry and crash out. Like, they literally explode on you. Grab the bananas. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. We're gonna get some bananas today. Alright. Oh, down, not up. Gotta go down to go up. Okay. Not too shabby. There we go. Obviously, you know, I wonder why they didn't have the piranha just jump up and try to bite you. Wouldn't that be cool if it just like randomly like would jump up and try to bite at you? Alright. Cool stuff. Alright, this is the only part that might be a little tough, so I just kind of suggest doing this. There you go. Because they want you to jump down really quickly and jump down, and I'm just kind of like, nah, I'll just fly. They give you the ability to, fly, why not? It's not like I'm cheating or breaking the game, because, I mean, it's in the game. It's not really an exploit either, it's just a clever use of the ability. Okay, there's the end. Not too far from the end, usually. Oh, look at that. The G was like 5 seconds away. This is kind of a short level, honestly. It really is just simply because of, like, these guys that it makes it difficult. And then we got the DK coin right there. We got to go over here for some reason. I'll just jump over here. This should make it easier to do that. Oh, and our little buddy, the snooty piranha, went away. Like, I guess you can get in the water here. Usually, I guess not up there, but usually there's stuff up there at the end of these levels. The dock levels like that. Alright, now we've got Track Barrel Trek. What is it? Tracker Barrel Trek. Which one is this? Is it a waterfall level? What is this one? Doesn't it like oh yeah, it follows you. I was like, what is this one? Alright. Boing, boing. And that's just to get around them if you can't, you know, bounce on their heads. Watch out for these hedgehogs. These, wrongly colored hedgehogs. They're red and not blue. The whole gimmick of this one is just the barrel follows you. First B barrel hidden right there. Very quick into the level. Collect 70 stars. I wonder who decided the exact number. Like, why isn't it like, I don't know, collect 72. Collect, you know, 53. You know, why is it always like an exact, like, solid number? Oh, collect 69 stars. Alright, there we go. Alright. There's the O. Oh, baby. Alright. Alright. Okay. There we go. And there's this guy. And now we're Ellie the elephant. And here is the second level you actually get to use the water gun ability. And this is the only other level. You do get to use it in the boss fight of this area. Not spoiling what it is, but you do get to use it. This is like the only other time that I remember that she actually uses the water ability in any of the levels other than the one in the forest. And see, they got rid of your ability to use it here. I don't think you can... Yeah, they won't even let you use it here for the beetles. Because they knew it would be too easy. Pow! Chicka pow! If I remember correctly, you only get one opportunity at the... Is this the level you only get one opportunity at the, Ouch! At the, DK coin? Or am I thinking of something else? I remember one of these. I think there's one other waterfall level. And one of them only gives you one opportunity. I'm out of water. Okay, here's this bastard. Yeah, because you get it here. And this is another one of those... Oh god, they were so close. Another one of those, you want to throw it upwards so it slows down. Otherwise, it's going to come back and you're not going to quite be prepared for it. That's the only opportunity you get to get that without having to come back in the level. Unless you maybe could fall down there and become the elephant again and go all the way back through, but I've never tried that. And I don't want to ever try that. It sounds like a waste of time. So we can't... So here's the boss area, but you can't go through there until you get through Fish Food Frenzy. I wonder what that's about. Oh, look! It's her buddy, the snarky, snooty piranha. He's blue, though, which, even though blue does signify aggression, he's kind of our friend right now. We just want to make sure we feed him clownfish and not urchins, and we don't let him get too hungry. He is rather rude, though. You hear that? He's like fucking belching after every bite. What is this, Master Belch? Is that the bee barrel or no? Yeah, it is. He hiccups if you let him eat the wrong thing. You know, I love a lot of these older games, the way they used to do backgrounds like that. Like, you know, there's a lot of cool stuff. Like, you know, like in Dark Souls, like, I haven't gotten very far in Dark Souls. Admittedly, the farthest I've gotten is the gargoyle fight. And it made me want to rip my hair out, so I just decided to stop playing it. And of course, Bloodborne, I always get to the blood-starved beast, and then I'm like, same deal. I just get stuck, and I run out of resources, and it seems like no matter how strong I get, it's never enough. And when you see something in the distance, you eventually will get to go there in those games, but there's just something cool about like a kind of a statically designed background. Oh, that's aesthetically relevant to the area you're in. Is that the one? One of these has a bee barrel in it. It's not that one. We should be fine. You get plenty of time before he gets pissed enough to, like, bite you. You know, and then there's some games, like, you know, like Breath of the Wild, where oh, he's gonna get me, isn't he? Oh, that was close. Like Breath of the Wild, because it's an open world game, if you can see it, you almost always guaranteed to be able to go there, unless you're at the edge of the world. You know, I don't know which one's. It's one of these. Might as well just take the hit. Well, it's neither of those. He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. He's like, hey. No. Oh, we're fine. I'm pretty sure there's a point where there's urchins going up and down like little crevices like that. That one of them is hiding a bee barrel. It's not those guys. See that little graphical glitch at the bottom of the screen there a second ago? Oh god. When he was that red color, that meant that he was coming to bite my ass. But he got some fish. Maybe it's in one of these. There it is. Bish the beaties. But yeah, so like, you know, in one of those kind of games, if you can pretty much see it, you can go there. But there's something about these older games where it's like, you know, it's the same thing as if you look at like Earthworm Jim at like New Junk City and look at like the background of New Junk City. There's just something about it that's like, it makes it look like it's actually a bigger world than it is, if you think about it. Because it's really just this 2D plane. Oh man, I don't have a buddy. Am I going to be able to do this? Never mind, they gave me a buddy. And I'm pretty sure I can just... Well, I don't think I can bounce high enough even if I bounced on the water. This game is really generous. They give you a lot of the stuff you really need, you know? But like I was saying, there's something about it made it very more open. You know what I mean? Okay, and there's this guy. He's like a slug or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly what he is. I always thought he was just part of... Oh god, part of the waterfall. He spits water out and then he sticks his eyes out, which is kind of dumb because that's his only vulnerability is his eyes, and he has them protected behind the water. He has no real reason to stick them out, but he just does. Not really a difficult boss. It's just easy to fall to your death. And I think he does what? The same deal, 2 loops? Yeah. I think he just gives you less time. The second time around, or the third time around, you get less time, but he's pretty much done with. But anyone who's ever had like Super Soaker squirted into their eyes, it sucks. It really sucks. And that's the end of that level. So yeah, but I'm going to call the video here. Appreciate you watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.